I don't think women hold each other accountable the same way we do, though. Here's why. We receive criticism at a far greater clip. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like when women have conversations with other women about things they're going through, they're more coddled and championed. It's gonna be okay. He's wrong.
He's wrong.
It's not malicious. It's just that women know that I'm dealing with another woman. I gotta be delicate with her emotions. She may be hyperreactive.
That's not helping us get better. That's not helping us further along our relationships.
I'm pretty sure all women have friends where they can't really tell them they're doing something wrong because they don't know how to handle criticism. So they just much rather side with them.
What kind of friend is that, though?
It's probably one that's trying to protect your emotions.
That's not a good friend, bro.
Or protect our space. I know this. I know that Jalon may say something to me that I really don't like right now, but in 5 hours, I'll forget about it. And all I'll care about is if I got better. There's a lot of women that fall out with each other and stop being friends because one woman was honest.
I think the brother is right when he's speaking from a gender perspective that women are more coddling to each other's behavior than men. I think that part is true, but I will say this, when it comes to men and women, there's always that truth seeker in the group, in the clique, that actually tells the truth. And there's always that person in the clique that sits around, and when it's time for you to spit that truth to power, that person always end up running and hit dog hollering. And it's the most frustrating thing in the world, because I feel like at the end of the day, we're all supposed to be able to voice our frustration, voice how we feel about certain situations. And the sad part about it is you can have all types of conversations about Tom, Kenny, Harry, Keisha, and all these different people. You can have all these different conversations, and if it's in favor of that person that can't take the truth, they're gonna be all for you. They're gonna be clapping it up for you. They're gonna be patting you on the back. You know, everything gonna be all Gucci and everything gonna be all peaches and cream when it's in their favor. But it's almost like touching a hot stove. When that stove is burning, you gotta go like and back up. Because you know for a fact, if you put your hand on that stove, AKA that person that cannot take the truth, they're gonna end up burning you. They're gonna end up ridiculing you. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna end up throwing you to the wolves because they have a problem with themselves, because they just can't take the truth. And it's very, very frustrating, man. I know that there are women out here that do not hold their tongue at all. There are women out here that got a group of friends, they all know what it is, and they all keep it funky with each other. And then there's always that one person that just can't take it. And I think that, you know, when you have people like that in your circle, whether it's in your family, whether they're your friends, I feel like those people gotta go, man. Because I'm tired of holding my tongue back because you just can't take the truth about what's wrong with you. That's not how you build. That's not how you grow. That's not how you evolve. And one thing I do know, you never catch a person saying, I love to be coddled. Because when a person says they love to be coddled, then that's when the red light is going to be beamed on you. Everybody's going to look at you like, wait a minute. Because that's not something that you typically would say, because they're going to expose you. So when you know that a person wants to be coddled, when they want their bad behavior coddled and all that other stuff, you will see it in their reaction. You will see it in their action. You will see how they respond to certain things, especially when it got everything to do with them. When it got everything to do with them, and you know you telling the truth, and you know somebody come in the room and they letting them have it, and they letting it rip, and they holding them accountable, you will see how they react. And if they cannot take it, if they don't want to have a conversation about it when they got something to do with themselves, but they want to talk about everybody else, I wipe my hands clean with you, man. Because I ain't got time for it, bro. You're wasting my time. I don't have time to be sitting here tongue wrestling with you. I'd rather just not be around you. Because that's not how I roll, man. Everybody who's in my circle, they already know that when JB walk in the room, when you got JB around me, JB is gonna let it rip. Not every single time, because there's a time and place for everything. But when you are in a position when you feel like it's that time to let your voice be heard and let that person know what's going on or where they going wrong, look, I ain't got time to be doing a tongue wrestle. I'm gonna drop that thing on off and I'm gonna move on. And it's very frustrating that people will actually cut you off knowing that you came with good intention, knowing that you said it the best way. And this is what narcissism really come in too, because that's a very narcissistic trait. Now narcissists do this, but not to say that a person is a narcissist if they do it, but that's a narcissistic trait, being very deflective of a person who is telling you the truth. But going back to what he said, I do think that women are they're more in favor of, just coddling to each other's, behavior and emotions and stuff like that, versus men will hear something and then, like he said, we'll drop it off about an hour too late or a day too late, and we would think about it, but at the same time we'll charge that joker to the game. And it's sad and it's very unfortunate, because accountability is taking accountability to a lot of people is kryptonite. It is kryptonite, man. And it's sad as hell that, because accountability is supposed to help you grow. When you're supposed to be able to look yourself in the mirror and understand where you're going wrong, and when you have people in your life that you invite in your life, that's what they're there for. They're there to let you know what's up, especially if you can't see it for yourself and you can't even admit it for yourself. But hey, man, a hit dog gonna always holler. What y'all think about this right here, man? Good content.